Thanks to Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video. The reason why I vouch for Blazing and I am happy to have them as a sponsor is that I genuinely think they can help a lot of players in the community who just don't have time. Anything you guys are struggling with in Destiny, Blazing Boost will be able to provide it. Not only that, with the brand new DLC dropping Beyond Light, they've updated the services so they do have pretty much every single thing in the game if you guys are struggling to get it. Not only that, they do actually have brand new Deepstone Crypt raids sort of runs that you guys can buy, and not only that, I have managed to actually get a €10 discount, so there'll be a link in the description if you guys do want to sort of buy the Deepstone Crypt raid. Use that link and you'll get a special offer, and obviously it'll make it cheaper for you guys. But not only that, this company is really good. I've worked with them quite a lot recently, and to be honest, I've had multiple reviews, not off random people, but people that have bought from my sort of code. I believe in their service, they're really nice as I speak with the management often, and they have over 9,000 reviews on Trustpilot with 5 stars. To be honest guys, it's definitely a company you should check out, even if you're not interested, just to see if there's anything that may take your fancy, and obviously you guys need help with. You can't go wrong, trust me. If you ever experience any issues, their support will be there and they'll solve it for sure. But that's it. Hopefully guys check that link out. Remember there's a Deepstone Crypt raid down below, and not only that, make sure you check out other areas of the website and use the links down in the description. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you one of the best PvE loadouts in the game. Now this loadout, I've tested out quite a couple, and I feel like this is one of the most well-rounded and easy to use for pretty much any activity. This loadout will have your DPS weapons, and it will also have your ad clearing pretty much sorted, so you guys won't need to use anything else really, even for nightfalls or anything like that. But before we do start with today's video, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I just want to thank everyone that has subscribed recently. We are on the road to that 40k mark, and hopefully we can hit it pretty soon. Let's try and get 100 likes on today's video. Without further ado, let's jump straight into this loadout. So the loadout we are going to be using today, guys, is going to be the Chaperone, Last Hope and Falling Guillotine. Now I'm going to show you why. You may be wondering, what is this guy on about? Why is he put this as the best DPS sort of PvE loadout? But I'm going to show you how to do it effectively and the reason why. So the Chaperone is going to be one of your most used weapons of this build, I would say, followed by the Last Hope. Now it has hammer forged rifling, accurized rounds, road bone, hand laid stock and precision slug. Now if you guys didn't know, precision slugs or slug frames, whatever you want to call these shotguns, are super good at the minute. Definitely one of the highest DPS weapons in the game, and probably one of the easiest ones to use. Now I'm pairing this up with a tether. I just want to say, if you're on a hunter, this build does work a little bit easier, but if you're on a different class, it doesn't matter. It's definitely going to work either way. Now I would recommend using marksman dodge if you guys really want, but for me I prefer to run a dragon shadow. Now the reason why you're going to want to use something that can reload your weapons quick is because we're going to be using that shotgun quite a lot. So if we can dodge and get our shotgun bullets back, it's going to be really effective, and that is why I pair this with the Dragon Shadow. You don't have to use it, but it does help a lot. Now I do have shotgun reserves. I'm going to show you the perks slowly. So we've got Shotgun Scavenger on our boots, and then we do have Shotgun Dexterity and sidearm targeting and sword ammo finder. So I've based this around this build. Like I said, you can use this with anything, doesn't matter about the stats, but the reason why this is so good and this build is the best PvE DPS one is because we've got that Falling Guillotine and that Chaperone, which is really high DPS compared to other builds where you've normally just got your heavy weapon and sort of your sidearm. Now Last Hope, definitely the best ad clearing weapon in my opinion. Now I know a lot of people may disagree, but trust me, get Dragonfly, Feeding Frenzy, High Cal and Tactic and a range masterwork and you won't go wrong. Definitely the best, and I'm going to even put a backup mag on this weapon. As you can see, 36 in the magazine. This thing will melt pretty much any small ad, so any red bars, that's got you covered. Your Chaperone's going to be doing a lot of damage, and it does have a decent range, and you do also have your Falling Guillotine. Now to be honest, what I've paired this with, I've tried out a lot of subclasses for this DPS build, and to be honest, your best two are probably the new Darkness Revenant and Tether. For now, we're going to use Night Stalker, and we're actually going to go for the bottom tree just so we can get that boost. Now, this build is going to be up close and sort of personal for bosses, so I'd recommend running it with either a Titan Bubble or a Warlock Well, so you can actually get up close with this build. So you probably are better off running as a Warlock or a Titan, but obviously if you want to do that super quick DPS, which is what I'm going to show you right now by doing this Lost Sector. And that is going to be sort of the build and the weapon loadouts. Try and build your loadout to accompany you. I don't want to say a specific sort of set, but as you can tell, this Last Hope. Now, these enemies are pretty powerful because I am on my Hunter, so I'll show you the power level of my Hunter in a second once I've killed these ads. But trust me, to say we're underpowered doing this Lost Sector, as you can see, it's melting. So I'm only 11.91 with this gear on because I haven't leveled up my Hunter yet. And obviously the Last Hope, I haven't upgraded that. But just like that, as you can see, 28k for a Chaperone shot. Even hitting the bodies, it's like 13,000 to a Vandal. And trust me, it's definitely worth doing and getting that Chaperone. If you guys are new to the game, look up how to get the Chaperone. It's not hard, it's just a simple exotic quest. I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. Now, it's probably a good thing that I am under-leveled, so I can show you how overpowered this sort of setup is at clearing. Now, I've tried this in Nightfalls on my other characters like my Warlocks and everything, and it does work super well. Especially in a fire team, if you've got one of every class, you can even get up close. And that is what it's for. So one Chaperone shot, as you can tell. See, it's so underrated, and I don't know why people aren't using the Chaperone. I suppose it's because of the new exotics and everything, but if you want to do something quick, stick this on, stick this loadout on, and trust me, you won't go wrong. As you can see, the Last Hope as well, just absolutely melting the ads in the background with that Dragonfly. And the reload on the Last Hope with Feeding Frenzy is insane. Try not to die here by the shanks. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this loadout. Let me know if there's any better DPS loadouts. There probably is better sort of DPS loadouts if you do the shotgun sort of glitch, but we're not taking that into consideration. If you guys know what I mean, you will have seen it on like Hero or something. That is obviously higher DPS, but it's really hard to do. That sort of thing. So here we have the boss, and I'm going to show you exactly how to farm this really well. So all you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit that crit. So it's doing 20k per crit. Now it does, as you can see, takes a long time to reload, but if you dodge and you get your ammo back, you're getting it back super quick and you can fire off over and over again. So like you can see, I'm under level by 20 powers, so obviously it is quite hard for me to take this boss out. But even if you're like overpowered, just imagine how easy this is actually going to be. So there you go. Say we've run out of bullets, all we have to do is dodge and we're back into the gunfight. Not even that, you can put your sword on as well, do your falling guillotine and just keep swapping that way over and over again. Trust me, it's going to work. It's definitely one of the best. Not even that, you've got your super and everything like that. So for me, definitely one of the best DPS builds out there. And as you can see, we've absolutely melted that sort of captain. And to be honest, it is quite a hard captain to kill. And the Chaperone does its bit. And when you've run out of ammo, you've got no special, you simply swap to the sword. And obviously, everyone knows the falling guillotine, the DPS you can do with this is super easy. And then once you've got your ammo back, you simply dodge, fire off again all your shots, swap to your sword, and then you should have your dodge back to reload and just rinse and repeat that method. Hopefully I've summed up this build well. If it does work for you, let me know, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.